Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Happy Friday, y'all! Baby Kim K says, grant me my freedom. The Whitney Houston estate has announced some new projects. And is she alive or not? The debate is still ongoing around Queen Elizabeth. Baby, we're talking about that and a lot more. You know what to do. Grab your tea, grab your beverage. Let go. How y'all doing out there, Beauty Besties? Happy Friday, and thank God it's Friday. Y'all, we've made it to the end of another week and to the end of February. Black History Month officially is coming to a close. But child, y'all know every day is Black History Month over here because we celebrate Black history because it is our history 365 days of the year, child. But anyways, what y'all do for Black History Month? Did y'all do anything good? Did y'all take any seminars? Did y'all watch me for my Black History Month conversations, with Miss Sweetie, Miss J, and Miss Notori Naughton? I'm just saying. And what do y'all have planned for the weekend? Child, I'm back in Miami, and the phone is the social calendar is always already filling up, and I'm just like, I'm trying to lay low. But Miami's doing the Food and Wine Festival this weekend, which I think I might tip out for at some point. And Alvin Ailey is coming to town, and so I got a homegirl that was like, come with me to see Alvin Ailey, and he loves culture, so he's gonna be all up in there looking at the dancing bodies on the stage. I'm doing it for the culture. But we're going to be doing it, and we're going to be in the house for the culture. Alvin Ailey style. Very classy. I might even do a nice little lunch afterwards with like a glass of rosé or something because it's an afternoon, it's a matinee show on Saturday. So yes, that's what I have planned for the weekend. Y'all let me know what y'all got good for this weekend. And also, we're dropping some new content this weekend. So it's a lot of good things. But are y'all ready to jump into these hot topics? Because the topics are hot today. All right, Beauty Besties who love a good Miami, I'm just going to go ahead and give y'all the PSA and the warning, child. If you can avoid Miami March 7th through March 21st, please do so. Because as of yesterday, the mayor of Miami Beach has announced that in preparation for spring break, they are doing an alcohol ban on the beach, child, effective March 7th through March 21st. And they cannot sell or you cannot consume alcohol after 2 a.m. So y'all know all the people that come down for the spring break and the getaways and the vacations of it all and all the ratchetness that happens on the beach. The mayor said, not on my watch this year. If we could stop feeding y'all liquor by 2 a.m., y'all should not be causing as much disruption in these streets like y'all used to do, while we're in the height of this whole Panderosa. So, here are my thoughts here. Y'all can stop selling alcohol at 2 a.m. if y'all want to, but all these people got to do is buy these bottles ahead of time, fill them up in flasks, and continue the party and the disruption in the streets after the club lets out. Ooh, I got so excited. After the club lets out. So all they got to do is literally get drunk in your public streets, and you're going to still have what they're trying to avoid. And they said that they did the 2 a.m. ban because they were trying to free up police resources to not bog down the police to have to manage all of that. Child, these people are the ghetto these days. And y'all know, and I love all the people to come and visit Miami. All my beauty besties that hit me up when they come down here. But I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all can avoid it, traffic is going to be bad. Inflation, all the prices for hotels and Airbnb on the beach is going to be outrageous. To me, coming during spring break is really not worth it. So that's my PSA to y'all. If y'all had trips planned for spring break, March 7th through the 21st, may the Spirit of the Lord be with you. And if you are thinking about coming in March, do not do it. And we'll see you guys in April. But let's move on. Well, y'all know, at this point, I feel like Kim and Kanye need to take us out the group chat, the family chat, who's ever chat, because this is tiring and exhausting. Every day, it's something coming from this camp, and it's primarily coming from Kanye's camp the most. I will say, during this whole divorce situation, Kim has really taken more of the quieter route, and y'all know I don't even turn up for Kim like that. But in this case, Kim is asking the courts to give her her singlehood, her freedom. She says, boss, Boss I is tired. She petitioned the court and said, I need you guys to declare me legally single. Not only do I need you to declare me legally single, at this point, I am emotionally in emotional distress because of Kanye's antics. Now, if y'all recall correctly, Kanye goes down to the internet every day, you know, Beyonce's internet, and down to the Twitter to let have and lay in and everything else in between on Kim when he can't see his children. He damn sure don't like Pete Davidson, so every day is a jab at Pete. And so at this point, Kim is telling the courts between Kanye not keeping their divorce private, him offering up co-parenting information that should be private to the internet, she goes, it's too much. I'm asking to be declared legally single because at this point, Kanye is wearing me down and I can't take it. Now, I can't help but think a couple of things. And again, disclaimer, y'all know I don't keep up with the Kardashians, nor do I really like them, and I really damn sure don't like Kim. However, if this is what Kanye's doing in public outside of the household, I feel like we might need to give Kim a small little hall pass on some things because this means she was dealing with this ish under her house, under the same roof, constantly, night and day, with all four of them babies. And baby, I am tired thinking about Kanye's antics inside of a household when they were together, let alone his antics now. And it makes me also think, how'd she do it for so long? Is that why she used to always get those surgeries, honey, so she'd be wrapped up in Band-Aids and or on some kind of medicated pill to help with the pain so she could escape Kanye's nonsense? Like, at this point, his nonsense would drive me to drink, I mean, more than what I already do, or, you know, drive you to be some kind of check into Betty Ford for some reason. So I'm surprised that Kim has actually held on to her sanity as long as she has and has not checked into any of these rehabilitation addiction centers because of his antics. And I guess, you know, plastic surgery could also be considered an addiction, but I digress. And you know what? Maybe this is what the Keeping Up with the Kardashian tribe is for. They provided a support for her as she was going through this foolishness. But at this point, she says, I am done. And she is asking the court to grant her to be single. Now, here's my thing. Obviously, I think at this point, the courts need to do it. But y'all think she put up with this for as long as she did in the West Kardashian household or the Kardashian West household? Y'all let me know. Child, well, the internet is still looking sideways at Buckingham Palace, y'all. They are saying, the internet says, we want to see the queen, because right now we still don't believe that she's alive. So it's now being confirmed that she's still, the Queen Elizabeth, who tested positive for COVID, has canceled even more virtual events that she was supposed to attend. You know, the spokespeople for the firm and everybody else in between is saying that the queen is fine, she has those mild-like symptoms, and that she's still doing her day-to-day light duties as queen, reading documents, signing documents, and I'm sure not kissing babies because she got the Rona. But at this point, they're also saying that, you know, with all the speculation, she was supposed to hold a real audience with, you know, the prime minister because she meets with him weekly, and she did it via phone, and apparently the conversation went well, and it sounded like she was on the road to a speedy recovery. Well, the people says, we don't believe y'all. The people says Operation London Bridge is in full effect. The people says, we want to see the queen because her canceling virtual meetings is not the business, and they don't believe that the firm is being honest with us, and they're saying that people are feeling that the queen has passed away and they're holding on to it until a certain date to release it to the world. What are y'all thoughts here? Do y'all think Queen Elizabeth is up in that house dead someplace and they don't want to tell us? Or do y'all think that she's really like, you know, a 95-year-old woman who has COVID and, you know, something she probably doesn't want to show up for? Because I'm sure she's not showing up to a virtual, you know, meeting or a virtual appearance without hair and makeup. Who wants to be in hair and makeup? Well, I would assume she wouldn't be showing up without hair and makeup because she's the queen. But then again, who wants to be showing up for something when they don't feel well? And also, I don't know, as the makeup artist or the hairstylist in-house, the resident, you know, beauty bestie of Buckingham Palace. Wait, is that a job? Ooh. Anyways, if I was the resident makeup artist for Buckingham Palace, I want to be all up in her face, either if she was tested positive for the nah. So I just wanted to drop that to y'all because, you know, we had talked about the queen earlier this week, and I said the people still don't believe. So, y'all, what y'all think? Is she alive or nah? But let's move on. Y'all, so, you know, we talked about it. Auntie Anita Baker is coming to Vegas for a residency, sugar, and the tickets go on sale March 1st. Y'all heard me? March 1st. So go ahead and dust off your typing fingers, download that Ticketmaster app, go ahead and call your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your Judies, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, and your Totos too, and get ready to go down to Vegas. Who's going to go to Vegas and see the show with me? Because I promise y'all, I think I'm going to go opening night. I am ready. And you know, Anita Baker already teased us saying that with the demands of the tickets, she actually may extend the residency as well. Because it's really only like 5 or 6 dates, if I'm not mistaken. But Auntie Nita, let me tell you something, sugar, because once I get down to Vegas, I expect you to have dust off those kitten heels, dusted off them vocal cords, and sing me under the table, sugar, because I am here to be caught up in the rapture of love and to hear you sing I apologize and everything else. Y'all, this is one of those feel-good moments. God knows we need feel-good moments these days. I can't wait to see Anita Baker. And because I heard word on the curb and across the street also, that last tour she did, they said people were saying it was a little sketchy. It was a little hit or miss, depending on the city you saw her in. Some places she didn't have the stamina and couldn't sing. And in some places people said that she sang boots down. So I want the boots down Auntie Nita. All right, but let's move on. Well, Pat Houston is being Pat Houston once again, y'all. And y'all know Pat Houston is the executive over the Whitney Houston estate. And so now the estate has announced multiple new projects with Whitney Houston. If y'all remember correctly, I had announced that, you know, MAC Cosmetics is doing a makeup collection with her this year in 2022. So excited, I could just spit. And on top of that, they're now announcing multiple new albums. So we're about to get a gospel album from Whitney. And as they said, it's going to come like around the time she would turn 60 if she was still alive. And I think they're going to give us albums over like this year and 2023. We're going to also get a live album from Whitney. And they're saying there is a Broadway musical that's also happening with no confirmed opening dates, but it's supposed to, you know, chronicle Whitney's life. Do we really need to see this in a Broadway musical? Like, who is going to play Whitney? This is not like the Tina musical and you could just have somebody up there, you know, shaking a tail feather, but who would you get to play? I mean, obviously y'all know I'm about to be up in that Broadway house on opening night, but I'm just saying. And y'all know we also still have the movie, the biopic that's coming out this year that, you know, Clive Davis is involved in, the I Want to Dance with Somebody. So Pat Houston says, y'all not about to call me broke. I'm about to continue to milk this for all it got. And I will say this, I'm actually looking forward to hearing Whitney sing gospel. Obviously, you know, these are probably some old recordings that never made it to light, and I'm here for it. If they could do this with Tupac and, you know, Elvis Presley, all these other places and all these other people, I'm here for it. But, you know, I always give Pat the side eye because y'all not going to tell me Pat's not the reason why. Exactly. Y'all feel me, right? Okay. And on that note, guys, I got to go. You know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. But most importantly, check those notifications and make sure they're turned on. Who loves you? I do. Have a great weekend. Bye.